freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
I'm looking for them. When the writers were on strike, I got Jason Sudeikis at 30 Rock. Wow, recognized him. He had a hat and sunglasses, and he goes, "That's Sudeikis." I pulled him off. Really? You recognized him? Loud. Where did our guy go?
I got laid off from Firstpost. That's my rationale.
Was it pass interference? Or offensive interference? Great body. No. This is great. Is it on? It's gold. Why don't I turn it off and back on again? Because otherwise you get hardwire in.
Release the Epstein
I'm sort of envious.
files.
Now, what about this?
Release the Epstein files.
Nothing? What's your
Do you
hardwire?
have any kind of steps to anything?
Who's Brad Lander?
Oh, funny.
1098-765-3321. 1098-765. Let's hardwire it.
Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files.
Hey, how are you? You're going to go first.
Okay.
What's going on? First of all, tell us your name.
I'm Greg Iwinski. I'm sorry, who are you with?
Andrew Sipp from NBC. You got a lot of stations.
Oh, great,
here.
okay.
Greg,
Hi.
G-R-E-G.
G-R-E-G.
And your last name?
Iwinski, it's I-W-I-N-S-K-I.
Are you a writer?
I am a television writer, yes, and I was a member of the Writers Guild Council for a few years and the negotiating committee during the strike.
Okay, so tell us, what does this mean today and how unsettling is it that late night talk show hosts are facing this possibility of being taken off the air?
I mean, what's really unsettling is that Trump has essentially already done a double Nixon. Nixon took the Smothers Brothers off in 1969, and now he's done that twice.
Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files. Release the Epstein files.
I don't
Release the Epstein files. It's in my pussy. Release the Epstein files.
So what should happen next and what do you think will happen?
Well, I think everyone is worried because the government is overreaching the way they have it in so long. They use the FCC as a crowbar to get switch off that affects one guy, the president. And I think the encouraging thing is what you see here, which is the reality of the United States is that Trump is unpopular on every issue. I mean, every demographic. He's down with white people, with men, with women, with people with college degrees, people with only high school educations on every issue. He's not popular. This isn't popular. What he's doing isn't popular. And so when people get out on the streets and show it, it shows everyone else in New York and America and television that we are actually the majority. I would expect nothing less.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
No problem.
What's your name?
Yeah, happy to. You know, I'm so terrified and worried about what this government is doing, but at the same time, I have so much hope because of seeing how universally the country has rejected this, seeing numbers of 70 disapprove, 80 disapprove on issues, on people, on what RFK is doing, that even with this, with taking down late night, it's very encouraging because it shows me that America doesn't want this. There's a small group of people who've consolidated power, but the American people, this is not what they want.
There are two big major conglomerates like dictating what goes on late night. How do we fix it?
I mean, there's a lot of things we could fix if we had a 1964 style election where the Democrats swept a bunch of power and then deconsolidated companies and did things like that. But I think right now we have to realize and show American people how much companies have taken over, how the consolidation has happened. I don't think the average American knows that one country controls most of the newspapers and their town newspaper. They don't know that one company runs most of the television stations. So in all of this, I think we have to educate the American people because fundamentally in America, we love freedom and independence and not my newspaper and your newspaper and every small town newspaper being run by the same one guy who likes one president.
Just talking to this guy.
Yep. We have a program happening at 5 in 2 minutes with the press, so we'll do it right over here. In 2. Hi. Oh, this is Carmen. How was that? Hey, how are you? Good to see you. We're so thrilled to have you come here. We'd like to get your mic. We're going to do it in just a minute. We got a couple other people.
Should we set something up if they're going to do a program, like throw up a stand? We had one over there. That's where we started.
Considering we were just talking about this.
Where'd that guy? We got to tell that guy to do it over where we are. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Bless you. Really glad we got it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, but I just wanted to see if they were Release the empty file. Yes, check.
Can you start by saying and spelling your first and last name?
Yeah, Zach Weinstein, Weinstein.
So tell us, why is it important for you to be protesting today?
Yeah, I'm here today because
What do we want? Kimmel back! What do we want it now?
record over this? It'll stop. Yeah, I'm here today because I'm outraged by the Trump administration's attempt to clamp down on free speech. The right to criticize people, the right to criticize the President of the United States is guaranteed by the Constitution. It's about, this country is all about. It's one of the fundamental rights that guarantees our freedom. And the Trump administration is trying to shut that down, and that's outrageous, and we have to fight back.
What does Jimmy Kimmel show represent to you personally?
To be brutally honest, I've never watched Jimmy Kimmel, but I'm here because of what has happened to him. Jimmy Kimmel, is just one of many people who are potentially at risk of being forced to be quiet. And again, what he represents is an attempt at criticizing the administration, criticizing President Trump, and we have a right to do that, just as we would have a right to criticize a Democratic president. This is not a partisan issue. It's not Republicans or Democrats or rights and left. This is about the fundamental freedoms that define our country. And that's why it's important for everybody to be out now when this is just starting to try and put a stop to it before it's too late, before this snowballs into an even greater, wider attempt to shut down our freedom and our freedom of expression.
What role do you think late night shows play in holding people in power accountable?
I think they are like any other responsible media, where hopefully, presumably intelligent people comment on what's happening. They comment from the right, they comment from the left. They criticize, they support. But there has to be a dialogue, there has to be discussion, there has to be analysis of what's going on, and so that people have information and can make up their own minds. And when you shut down one side, and when you threaten corporations' broadcast licenses because of the content of what they're saying, and because they are, criticizing a politician, that's completely unacceptable. It's completely un-American. You bet. I'm a filmmaker.
I'm just going to grab my monopole.
Everybody, let's bring it in. Good afternoon, Writers Guild. Good afternoon, New York Labor Union. My name is Sam Wheeler, and I have the honor of being the Executive Director of the Writers Guild of America East. I don't think I need to tell this crowd that Donald Trump is a tyrant. I don't think that I need to tell this crowd that Brendan Carr's attack on ABC and its affiliates is an assault on the First Amendment. I don't think I need to tell this crowd that ABC's capitulation to that attack is corporate cowardice at its absolute worst. What I do think I need to say, though, is that we are going to win. That's right. We are going to win. And I don't have to tell the Writers Guild that. I don't have to tell SAG-AFTRA that, because you just won a big strike in 2023. I don't have to tell New York unions that, because New York unions have built this into a union town generation after generation after generation. There are more of us than there are of them. There are more people who believe in this country than there are of them, and we are going to win. The people who need to hear this are the executives in this building, because they need to understand that this period in American life is not going to last forever. And when it's over, we are going to have some hard questions about what kind of courage you displayed in this moment. So now I'm going to turn this over to
somebody who fights for our communities every day, Comptroller Brad Lander.
All right, we're out here with a message to Bob Iger. Is that right? We're going to say, bring Jimmy back. 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 I want to say thank you to Sam and to Writers Guild of America for standing up for freedom of speech. That is a proud New York City tradition. New York is a union town. New York is a free speech town. New York is an immigrant town. I was proud to be out there yesterday along with Claire Valdez and about 100 other New Yorkers who put our bodies on the line to say we're not going to be silent while they're abducting our neighbors. And I am proud to be out here this morning with all of you to say we are not going to be silent while you try to silence freedom of speech for Jimmy Kimmel, for comedians, for news folks, or for anybody else. And you know, we talked yesterday about why that tradition New York City has of welcoming immigrant New Yorkers is a historic New York City tradition. Well, freedom of speech is a historic New York City tradition. Just about 300 years ago, a printer named John Peter Zenger opened up a printing shop. It's a German immigrant here in New York City. And the governor of New York at that time in 1734, Governor Cosby was his name, he tried to shut down Zenger's printing press and arrest Zenger. And you know what? A grand jury of New Yorkers refused to indict him because New Yorkers show up for freedom of speech. And we are continuing that tradition today. Writers Guild of America organizes to protect its workers. Let's hear it for the rights of union workers to be able to get paid for the work you do. And Writers Guild of America continues that New York City tradition strong 300 years later, that when tyrants come, and whether they're tyrants like that Governor Cosby in 1734, or they're tyrants like Brendan Carr, or they're tyrants like Donald Trump, we show up to demand freedom of speech. We will not let you erode democracy. And then when cowardly CEOs, just thinking about their own pocket, think, you know what, maybe a little sacrifice of our democracy is fine, we show up immediately to say, no effing way are you going to start firing comedians who do just what everybody in the business is supposed to do. Use satire, hold up a mirror, say what's true, communicate, do not let tyrants silence us. And that's why I'm proud to be out here with you guys this morning. It is a message to Brendan Carr, it is a message to Donald Trump, it is a message to all New Yorkers, but for today, it's mostly a message to Disney executives, including Bob Iger. You can fix this right quick and show which side you're on by doing one simple thing right now. Bring Jimmy back! 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 Bring Jimmy back!
Thank you. Next we're going to hear from Assemblymember Rosenthal. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, Assemblymember Linda Rosenthal from the Upper West Side Hell's Kitchen, former home of ABC. I'm glad they're gone from the Upper West Side. Sorry this neighborhood has to deal with them. So, Stephen Colbert first. Now we have Jimmy Kimmel. We know how this road and how this story goes. This is following in the path of Hungary, Russia, Turkey, North Korea soon. We will not let it get there, will we? No! Thank you, Sam Wheeler, right not watch ABC, Disney, all of those. We're not watching you. And bring Jimmy back. Thank you all.
Thank you very much. Next, I'm going to pass the bullhorn to Assemblymember Valdez.
Hello, good morning. My name is Claire Valdez. I'm an assembly member representing Queens on the 37th District. But before that, I was a proud member of UAW Local 2110. And what my union taught me, whenever union teaches its workers, is that it's not about one of us, it is about all of us. My union taught me how to fight, and it taught me that when my employer, Columbia University, didn't have the backbone that it needed to protect its workers, like it's doing right now by selling out its students, by selling out its faculty, by selling out its workers against the Trump administration, it is the workers' jobs to have the spine. And so I'm proud to be here with WGA, with Writers Guild, standing for the workers who are in the front lines against the fascist takeover that is Donald Trump's administration. Because they are coming after our workers. Whether you're a foreign worker upstate trying to organize for immigrants' rights and fair wages, they are coming after them. They're coming